A lot of people forget that you need to have some kind of a fragrance. You need to have a scent. It's the icing on the cake. A cake without icing is kind of boring. I know a lot of people like cake without icing, but you get the point. You need a fragrance, something that becomes a part of you. It's like after you've shaved and you've brushed your teeth, and you've done whatever you do in the morning to get ready and get dressed. It's the last thing you do, and it's kind of inspiring actually to have a fragrance. And knowing the difference between a winter fragrance and a summer fragrance, fall, spring, all that stuff, a cold weather and a warm weather fragrance, a date fragrance and a at the office fragrance. Some are all the time. Some fragrances you can wear to the office. You can wear the same exact fragrance on a date, and you can wear the same exact fragrance just going to the beach or whatever. There are those that are just all the time fragrances, and they're really good. Things like Aventus, Create Aventus, and Dolce & Gabbana, The One. I mean, there are a lot of different ones. Plus, you have to know the difference between eau de toilette and eau de parfum and pure parfum and fresh and all these different kinds. And so you'll see these. And sometimes we associate cologne with male, but it's just cologne's just a representation of how much of the oil is in the fragrance, which is a little less than eau de toilette, and which is a little less than eau de parfum. And so knowing that is really helpful in understanding what you're getting when you get a fragrance. So I'll share a couple of fragrances with you that I have and tell you just a tiny bit about them, but give you some understanding of what it means to wear a different kind of fragrance and when to wear it and why you're wearing it. Okay, so what I want to show you then, just really briefly, I have some of my fragrances here. Some of them you'll recognize, some of them you may not. What you'll notice is that designer fragrances, which means typically that they are a company that makes other things, maybe clothing or something like that. So they're called a designer fragrance. Like Victor and Rolf is a designer. It makes Spice Bomb. Spice Bombs are really, really popular. Spice Bomb Extreme is something that I don't have yet, but has become extremely, no pun intended, popular. A great winter fragrance. That's what this is. It's spicy, and it's wintry. It makes you think of Christmas and the holidays. It smells incredible. It's a designer fragrance. And then this is another one, Dolce & Gabbana. And by the way, you don't have to buy whole, 100 milliliter, 150 milliliter, 200 milliliter. You don't have to buy large amounts. Like this is 0.33 ounces of Dolce & Gabbana, The One. And eau de parfum is the one to get. Don't get the eau de toilette, because eau de parfum is a little stronger, lasts longer, has better performance. But this is any place, any time kind of fragrance all throughout the year. Some people think it's fall and winter, but really you can wear it all year long. You can wear it in the office, you can wear it on a date, you can wear it at home if you want. Then there are these three, and really this one too. This one was Bentley for Men Absolute. There's a couple of Bentleys. This is Bentley for Men Absolute. It has a real, it makes my mouth water every time I smell it. It's very cedarish. It's good for winter and good for cold weather, fall, early spring while it's still cold. But it was created by a really famous perfume maker who made, I'm trying to think of the name, of Gucci Pour Homme, which is no longer made. And so that perfumer now makes this one, which is a clone of Gucci Pour Homme, and so it's like that. It's just called something different. It's an amazing fragrance. These fragrances are by Armaf, the house of Armaf, and they are clone fragrances. This is a clone of probably the most famous fragrance called the King of Fragrances, which is Create Aventus, and it's an amazing scent. It smells incredible, like in the air, smells even better than it does on you. So you're always going to get compliments of wearing this. People smell you and go, what is that you're wearing? Guys as much as girls are like, what is that you're wearing? I've been standing in places like the mall or at a bank or at restaurants, and people just come over to smell me. And they're like, what is that? So it's a really great fragrance. Club de Nuit Intense Man is what it's called. The eau de parfum or parfum is the one to get. They also have one now that's the best one, but it's a little more expensive. and it is limited edition. This is Club de Nuit Milestone. It is a summer fragrance. This one, like Creativentus, you can wear anytime, all year long. A lot of people wear it in the spring and the summer, but you really can wear it anytime and anywhere, any season. This is Club de Nuit from Armaf also. It is called Milestone, and this is a clone of another Creed fragrance called Millesime Imperial. This is like $50, and this is around $40. But the actual Creed fragrances that these mimic are 10 times the amount in cost sometimes. Like Creativentus, you can get that one if you look on discounter sites. You can get it for around $300 to $350, but typically retails between $400 and $500 for the actual Creed. And this one runs about $350, something like that for Millesime Imperial. So they get quite expensive. This is Mugler Pure Havane. This is a clone of that. This is a winter time also. This is very summer because it's melon and sea salt. It smells incredible. Very fresh and inspiring. Wakes you up, gets you excited. This is a tobacco and honey. It's called Insurrection 2 Wild, and it is a clone, as I said, of Mugler Pure Havane, which they don't make anymore, and you spend probably $340 to $400 to more trying to get a bottle of that. And so anyways, what I want to share with you is there's all kinds, and you can wear different ones in the winter and the fall, different ones in the summer and the spring. There's some that you can wear all the time, every season. There's some you can wear in the office, some you can wear on a date, some that you can wear anywhere, anytime, and it's important to know those things. So I just wanted to share that with you and have a little fun helping people to learn how to put the icing on their morning cake of getting ready to get out into the world.